Hi guys, I'm back. So guys, yes, hello, welcome back to my channel. This is my first video of 2021. I have took quite some time off YouTube. I think the last time I filmed was the week before Christmas. Guys, I'm not even joking, I had to dust my camera. That's how long it's actually been since I've lifted my camera and actually used it, so yeah, it's quite funny actually. I actually have no idea what I'm going to be doing today, but I have pulled out some makeup that I have recently purchased throughout Christmas, etc. over the past couple of weeks and everything. And yeah, I probably might talk to you a wee bit more as to where I've been and why I've took such a break off YouTube and everything. Okay guys, so I actually think I'm going to do my eyebrows off camera just to speed myself up a wee bit. If you are interested in a more updated eyebrow tutorial or an in-depth eyebrow tutorial, please do let me know, and I'm pretty sure that's something I can do for you. But for today, we're just going to use the art of editing. Boom. Okay guys, so for my makeup I think I want to do something bronzy, smoky and something more soft glam, but a wee bit heavier than soft glam, because I've never done that before. So I'm first off going to prime, and I'm going to be using the Colourpop Pretty Fresh Hyaluronic Acid primer. Just after Christmas, I think it was a couple of days after Christmas, I had woke up really early and Kyle was still lying asleep beside me, and as you do, you just go on to Instagram, Twitter, YouTube, whatever you like to go on in the mornings, and I seen that Colourpop has a sale on, and of course I took full advantage of that. So I went on and I stocked up on my favourite products that I found last year, and I bought so many other products that I'm absolutely obsessed with. I have two of their brand new palettes out at the minute, and I'm not too sure what one I'm going to be using today, but obviously one or the other, and then I'll use the other one in another tutorial. But this wee primer, I actually used this up last year. It is honestly such a nice wee primer. It is so nice on the skin. It's just like a moisturiser, honestly. It's so nice. It smells nice too actually. But it's just really nice and hydrating and moisturising to the skin. So guys, how are yous? It honestly feels like such a long time since well, it's been such a long time since I feel like I've actually spoke to you. How was your Christmas? How was your New Year? I had a fantastic Christmas and a pretty basic New Year, to be honest. I actually thought that Christmas was going to be a wee bit weird this year, but it honestly wasn't, you know. It was fine. And then I think definitely the hardest part is after New Year, like trying to get into your own wee routine again. And do you know something, like this is one thing that I've noticed with being self-employed. See, whenever I was employed, like I found it really easy to get back into a routine, but see, whenever you're self-employed, and I don't know if this is just me, but I find myself getting very lazy. Like this is a wee bit of a routine that goes on with me, and I have definitely noticed this, and I think I'm definitely gonna have to like really slap myself out of it. I always go into like these wee ruts after New Year, and I think that's definitely what has happened, and I think the whole like lockdown situation has made it so much worse for me, and that's what's took me so long in actually getting back into filming again. The foundation I'm using is the Marc Remarcable foundation. I'm going to be using Bisque Golden. It obviously does not match my face, but it will match my neck as I've got a wee bit of fake tan on. But yeah, I just haven't really been feeling motivated at all. I have to say, like, it was slightly starting to get me down a bit, and then this girl I follow on Instagram had put this story up and this poll on her Instagram stories, and you know something, it made me feel so much better knowing that I'm not the only one. So if there is anybody else out there that is feeling like this, like really unproductive and unmotivated, and then getting really frustrated and upset with yourself because you're like unmotivated and you're not doing anything, honestly, I am with yous, and it's honestly, it's so normal. Honestly, do not feel bad, do not get upset with yourself or frustrated, like this time will pass. Then for concealer, I'm going to be using the NARS Radiant Creamy Concealer, and this is in the shade Light to Vanilla. So yeah guys, as I was saying there, like honestly, if you are feeling like this, it is honestly so much better to know that you're not alone, and there are so many people out there that feel exactly the same and understand 100% where you're coming from, and it's okay to be feeling like this, especially considering the fact that most of us are still in lockdown, we're in lockdown, whatever. and it's this time of year as well, and I find that I'm struggling a wee bit more with this lockdown than I was with the last one that we had starting in March. It's miserable weather here, and I think that's what's making it so much worse this time round. I don't know, like there's just so many like contributing factors around this time of year, and like with everything that's going on in the world at the minute, like what the hell. But I just want to let you know that you aren't alone if you're feeling like this. It is honestly so normal. It's just always nice to know that people can like relate to you and understand how you're feeling and everything. So for my cream contour, I'm going to be using the Huda Beauty Tantour, and this is the light one. I'm just going to be using a wee bit of this because it can be a wee bit dark, but to be fair it does blend out pretty seamlessly. Do a wee bit of backing now. I'm going to use the Coty Airspun powder, and I've actually got back to using these wee boyos here, these wee lads, because I feel like I can really get a complete sharp line down my nose. Whereas with a powder puff, as much as I love my powder puffs, oh my, it is a love affair. I can't seem to ever get a straight line like down my nose to kind of guide me for my my nose contour. I can't wait to set my face. So guys, I'm going to be using the Morphe Continuous Setting Spray. This actually is my all-time favourite setting spray. It is fantastic. If you have not tried this setting spray, you just need to. It is honestly so good. It's the best. It is the best. So guys, what are your New Year resolutions? Does anybody even say that anymore? People are like, what are you manifesting this year? What does it even mean? I want to lose weight this year, guys. I am a fat bastard. Sorry, YouTube. Please don't demonetize me. Just want to think a wee bit more about my health this year. I'm just like a F it type of person. Do what you want, eat what you want, when you want, as long as you're happy to a certain extent. Starting to regret all those McDonald's that I've been eating. Chip shops, kebabs, pizza. I'm a snacker though. I am a snack. Wow. See, at night time, whenever I'm sitting watching TV or I'm even on my laptop or doing whatever, eating for days. Eating for days! I'm such a snacker. Crisps, sweets, chocolate, buns, fizzy drinks. Fizzy drinks is definitely something that I am so bad with, and that's the worst nearly, because like obviously that all that sugar turns then to fat. But yeah, I don't know, like that's just something that I would like this year, but I'm not gonna promise it. I have got a new blusher to try it, guys, and I'm honestly so excited about this one. I'm guessing this is part of one of their collections. It maybe could be one of their, or part of their Poppy collection. It is the most beautiful colour, and it is a complete dupe for... dupe? It wouldn't necessarily be a dupe, with it being Colourpop it's already affordable, but the blush that I still haven't got through is the L'Oreal Life's a Peach blush. This one here. Spit an image. Literally identical. Kind of. But yeah, literally. So yeah, if you can't get one or the other, they are so similar. I honestly love the packaging. It is so cute. See, if you haven't ordered anything of Colourpop yet, you really need to. It is honestly so good. I'm going to be using this Urban Decay Beached Bronzer in the shade Bronzed. As I was saying there, I have a couple of brand new eyeshadow palettes here that I'm wanting to try. They are both from Colourpop. They're, as far as I'm aware, they are pretty new. I have this one here, and this is the Grandeur Pressed Powder Palette. I probably butchered that, but anyway. But this is honestly the most beautiful palette. Like, look at that packaging. It's absolutely gorgeous. And the actual palette packaging is exactly the same. absolutely beautiful. So I'll give you a wee bit of a close-up. So as I was saying, I want to do something quite bronze, gold, smoky, and just something nice and sultry. So this is going to be perfect because it has your neutral tones, your transitional shades, your browns, your dark browns, and it also has a couple of shimmers. But then I also have the, do you know what it was I was wanting? I was wanting the Stone, is it the Stone Cold Fox eyeshadow palette? But they didn't have it in stock, so I got the Bare Necessities palette instead. And I am so glad that I did. But that doesn't mean that I'm not going to go on and buy the Stone Cold Fox one when it's in stock again. This palette is gorgeous. This packaging, first of all, it's... I'll give you another wee close-up. Can you even see that? But it is so heavy. This does not feel like Colourpop. This feels luxury. It feels luxury. This feels heavier than a Morphe eyeshadow palette. I don't know why I'm like throwing it to myself. This is beautiful. Like, it's absolutely gorgeous. I'm actually so happy with this lighting at the minute because it shows you the true colour of everything. Of course, I don't use studio lights, I just use natural lighting, so yeah, it shows you the true colour of absolutely everything, but it's just absolutely gorgeous. We have mattes and shimmers in there, and just any neutral shade that you're ever gonna need. So do you know what, I think I'm actually gonna get a lot of wear out of this year and probably the next couple of years. So I think I'm actually going to use this wee one here and maybe use a couple of these wee shimmery shades in the middle. I think this is like a wee pressed glitter. Oh yeah, it is. Ooh, nice, love that. And I'm first off going to go into Velvet, this shade here. So I'm going to be using this just as my transition. I'm just going to be popping this just within the crease, blending it up into my upper crease and brow bone. Oh, how I've missed saying that. I feel like a broken record every time I say that. Like, I literally say that in every single video, don't I? I'm going to pop this in the crease. So do you know something else I'm really wanting to achieve this year is reaching 200,000 subscribers. Over Christmas there I reached 160,000, so thank you guys, honestly, it's so much. So if you're new here, hello, hi, how are you? I laugh at myself all the time even though people think it's fake and I'm putting it on and it's not genuine. I'm sorry, I can't help it that I'm a nervous wreck. But anyway, I'm a happy, bubbly person. With me, what you get is what you see, and you know something? I like it that way. So I'm also going to be like blending this just right up here as well because I like to just do my nose contour while I'm at it. Literally. So yeah, just winging that out. I'm going to be taking this shade here, Dusk, so as you can see it's slightly more warmer than this shade here. This shade here was actually a perfect transitional shade, but I'm also going to be popping this shade here also within the crease, and I'm actually just going to do exactly what I was doing with the transition shade. So I'm not going to be taking too much of this shadow because it is slightly darker and slightly warmer, of course. So just taking a little bit of this at a time. I'm also going to be winging that out as well. I feel like I'm taking too much shadow. So then, just to help with my blend, just slightly, I'm going to take a wee bit of that. Just to help with the winged out situation. And still going into Dusk for now. So yeah, I'm just going to go slightly diagonal just along here. And I'm also slightly going to bring that over, keeping it quite tight to the lash line, but still using quite light motions that as you're packing on, you're kind of blending it at the same time. Just so it doesn't look too set on and too perfect. Just wanted to go for something really nice and smoky. I think I'm actually going to take a mixture between these two shades here. I think this shade isn't going to be... It might actually be okay, but I think this shade might be a wee bit too dark for what I'm wanting. So I'm going to clean off this brush and then take a mixture of them two. And I'm literally just going to focus this just right in. I don't actually know what to call that part of the face, so I'm just going to call it your nook. Just this wee nook. Okay, so I'm now just going to be using Mode. Yeah, so Mode just to blend it that a wee bit. Do you know, I think it's so funny how once I start doing my eyeshadow, I'm so quiet because I'm so focused on what I'm doing. Most of you are probably like, yeah, thank God. Just shut up and get on with it. Then I'm going to go into this shade here. It's just a nice wee shimmer shade. Isn't that inner half? And I'm bringing it up to the crease, kind of where I started to apply like that darkness. And then because we applied some darkness here, I'm not applying it here, so I'm literally just applying it slightly diagonal. Why have I made this so confusing? Do you know what it is though? Like, I do so many makeup looks like this that I like to tweak them. I like to do like different angles with them to kind of see how different it can make your eye makeup look or make your eye shape look or something. I just like to tweak it to see how different it can look. I know we did take a mixture of these two shades here to go in the wee nook, but I'm just going to take Mode. Just to create a wee bit of depth, I'm going to start off by packing it on first of all, just to build up a wee bit of intensity. I'm also going to bring that right in along the lash line, but keep it quite tight. As we come in, we're keeping it tighter and tighter and tighter to the lash line. I'm going to stop there for a wee minute and I'm going to be using the Rimmel London brown eyeliner. I'm just going to pop this just along my waterline. It's not very often I do this. I absolutely hate putting things in my waterline. Also, why I've switched to like a wee bullet brush like this is because I can really use that tip to really swipe out and create the shape, but also kind of like blend and buff at it as well, if that makes sense. So if I just take a wee bit of product just right at the tip, tap off any excess, take a really light hand and just drag that out. And then you can also blend as you go. It's either Julie or Julie. I like to say Julie. Yeah, I'm going to take that and I'm going to take that on a pencil brush. And I'm going to apply this as tight to that lash line as I can. I'm not taking anything on that brush, but as you can see already it's kind of dirty, so I'm just going to use it. I'm just going to take this time now to just kind of perfect everything really. So just give everything a last wee blend. Just have my lashes gluing up there. They're unbranded lashes that I've just cut up into me half lashes, so there's no point in me telling you what they are. I'm actually wanting to do a wee bit of glitter. I was thinking excess this shade in here, but I kind of like it the way it is. I don't want to add anything to it that might ruin how it looks already. I don't know, I think I'm actually going to apply a wee bit of this just to see how it goes. So I just taken the tiniest wee bit. Oh, I actually really like that. The lip liner I actually left out was this P. Louise lip liner in the shade Achievements. So guys, in my last video, which was my previous video that I had done just before Christmas there, I had actually used this for the very first time, and I said in that video, if you've seen it, you would know, I said in that video, this is my new favourite lip liner. And I forgot that I've actually used this up. That's honestly how long it took me. So it was like the Friday before Christmas to last week. I forgot that I had used this up. Like, it literally will not go any further. Like, see the way it's clicking? Like, I am so sad because, you know something? It was the most beautiful lip liner. Really, really highly recommend. So this is going to go into my box that I have sitting beside me because I still need to film it. Of all the products, all the makeup products that I've used up all year. I'm actually going to show you the box now. Hold on. But yeah, so January last year, I decided to keep all of the makeup products that I went through this year. It's full. So yeah, I'm going to do an empties video on all of that makeup, hopefully this week. Then I also have this Colourpop lip liner. It's in the shade Beeper. So I might actually just use this, you know. I'm actually going to use this wee lipstick from Maybelline, and this is actually one of their matte lipsticks. It's in the shade Nude Embrace. This is actually something I'm really wanting to do this year, is try to get my bullet lipsticks really, really condensed down, because I have so many bullet lipsticks because I just went through a phase of buying bullet lipsticks constantly, and then the craze came out with liquid lipsticks, so I was buying so many liquid lipsticks. And see the lip products I have, like, there's just no need. So that's definitely something I wanted to do this year, is really try to like condense down like my lipstick collection, and especially like my bullet lipsticks. So that's why I'm using this one because I will definitely get this done this year. But see what I done last year with the whole makeup empties, like I definitely do think I'm gonna do that again this year, because I really enjoyed it. It really motivated me to like actually use up what makeup I have instead of constantly buying more makeup. I honestly just want to say a thank you, and I'm sorry. I'm thank you for being here constantly. I'm thank you for all the support that you always show me here on my YouTube and on my Instagram and everything. And I'm also sorry that it's honestly took me this long to actually like put a video out for you guys. But of course, this is me back to my normal uploading. I'm not too sure when I'm going to have this other channel up and running. Honestly, try and give me like a couple of weeks. But I'll let you know anyway. Follow me on my Instagram, because that's where I will have everything, and that's where I will like tell you things first anyway. But yeah guys, so this is the makeup look I came up with today. I absolutely love this wee palette. Absolutely beautiful. Such a gorgeous palette. I'll also link this down below along with all the other products that I did use in today's tutorial. I'll give you another wee close-up of the makeup look. I love it. It's just so nice and sultry and smoky. It's just such an effortless smoky look with a wee bit of glitter. Obviously that is optional. I will hopefully get this video actually edited and uploaded tonight, so I will hopefully see all your faces tonight. I know that sounds really, really weird, but it's like I've honestly missed all of your little faces, because I obviously recognise yous and have got to know yous through like seeing your wee profile pictures like in my comment section and everything. So I shall speak to you later in my comment section, I'm sure, and thank you so much for still being here. Life can be so cruel sometimes, but of course the good things always outweigh the bad things, and I hope me and you and every single one of your family members all have many blessings throughout this year. And of course, again, it's like word vomit. Thank you all so much for watching. Please be kind, look after yourselves and each other, and I shall see you in my next video.